What's up, y'all? This is Memphis Kiwi. Man, y'all already know what it is. We sitting here next to a business owner. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Tasha Johnson, and I'm the owner of ChopMasters Kitchen.
Okay, so to get straight into the business, like tell us where you come from and tell us how it was growing up for you before we get like deep into the interview.
Growing up, I was born and raised in Frazier, went to Delano, Frazier Elementary, Frazier High. Then transferred, came out to Hillcrest, moved to Whitehaven. I went to college, graduated from Lane, and I went into the mental health field and the education field. Did that for about 15, 16 years, and I always had a passion for cooking, but never saw myself, going to open up a restaurant. I always, wanted to invest in a food truck. But my husband, he was like, no, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You can get a restaurant, So I went with it. I was off during COVID at home. And that year, actually, 2020, actually went into my savings.
Yeah.
And
you just
invested into a restaurant. Yes.
Okay. So when you say college, because a lot of people feel like you got to go to college to do something like this. Like, do you feel like college enhanced it, or college really didn't have nothing to do with this?
College didn't have anything to do with
Do you
it. I
recommend
went
college?
to college for interdisciplinary studies, which was elementary education. I did go into that field after college, but I just had a change of plans.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it just didn't work out for me in that field.
Okay. So let me ask you this: so did you already have the business plan like ahead of time, or it's something that you came up with, and or did you plan like years ahead?
No,
or?
it was kind of like at that moment, Tasha, let's do it, and I jumped on it because I wasn't working. Like I said, I was at home during the pandemic. So I had the time to invest in it, the time to do the research, and within a year of putting time into it and the research and getting all the information that I needed to do to open up a restaurant a year later.
Dang. What made you name it ChopMasters? Like, why ChopMasters?
We wanted to keep the ChopMasters brand. My husband has a barbershop called ChopMasters Salon, so we wanted to keep the ChopMasters name.
Okay. And did you think about opening it up like in this specific area, or you thought about different areas? Like, what made you pick the Whitehaven area?
Yes, like I said, I transitioned from Frazier to Whitehaven area, so I always had a passion for coming back, staying in the community, doing something in the community, want to, bring a better upbringing to the community. I'm from Whitehaven, so wanted to come back to Whitehaven.
Okay, so let's get some game like to the young people, because a lot of people in our generation, everybody want to be entrepreneurs. Everybody like want to be. I feel like because they see it online, you know what I'm saying? They feel like it's for them. So do you feel like this is not only the restaurant business, any business? Do you feel like this is for everybody? Like, talk about the ups and downs, because a lot of people see it, be like, oh, but they don't understand what really come behind this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say yes, you can do it, but it is some ups and downs. It'll be 4 years for me this year in October, and I've just learned this past year, like the ups and downs, especially being in a low-income community. Around the first of the month, things gonna boom. It's gonna boom. Towards the end of the month, middle of the month, you can kind of tell people paying bills, people not spending money like that. So you can kind of tell when it's good, when it's bad. When school starts, after the 4th of July, around the holidays, people are spending money on other things. They're not just spending money, on going out to eat, doing this, doing that. So you're going to have some ups and some downs. You just got to know how to budget. You got to know how to spend your money, manage your money, just to keep business afloat during those low period times. But discipline, that comes from discipline. If you're disciplined, you can do it.
And before you get off into a business like this, talk about the importance of credit and stuff like that. Because, a lot of people out there want to start a business, but they ain't even got their credit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't even got all that type of stuff together. So talk about like the importance of that.
Yeah, as far as credit, it's good to have your credit good because a lot of times when people try to give you business loans or try to do anything to try to help better yourself and your business, the first thing they're gonna do is run your credit. And even though you have a EIN number, they're still gonna run your credit still to see what type of, stability you have in order, for them to give you a loan or do something for your business. They want to see your credibility first. So your credit, it is very important.
Yeah, see, this what I be saying, because a lot of people, like, they got the mindset to do it, but they don't know the resources. So this is why I thank you for coming on the platform and just sharing this with the young ladies, especially for the young ladies out here in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? They want to start business, stuff like that, but they don't know where to start, and you really doing it. So I want to let you know you is making a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Yeah. So what's the next big plan with ChopMasters Kitchen before we get on about it? Like, what's some stuff that you got planned?
I do want to, because I am on the Shelby County Schools vendors list, so I do want to do more things with the school system. So the food truck is still in mind. That's my next goal. I want to be able to pop out and show up to the schools and, do some things giving back to the schools. So my next thing is a food truck.
And when you say get back to school, you talking about like when they have like community events, you're going to be there and... okay, that's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's up. Yeah, so like I said, I appreciate you coming on the platform. But let them know where they can find your restaurant at when they want to pull up.
We're located in Whitehaven, 1709 East Holmes Road, 38116. You can find us on Instagram at ChopMasters Kitchen.
All right, y'all. So y'all go check it out. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Instagram and everything. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the platform.
Thank you.